Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with top teams for Halloween Cup. I normally put out these type of videos right before a new league switches over to give you good teams for all these great league, Ultra League, Master League, Cups, etc. But I haven't been doing that this season because it's the Interlude season, so I assume people didn't want top teams, they're just going to do whatever. But a lot of the Discords that I'm in and Facebook and stuff like that, people are still looking for top teams. So let's do top teams Halloween Cup, which is Poison, Bug, Ghost, Dark, and Fairy type Pokemon. So what I normally do is I look over the top 20 PVPoke rankings, and I'm gonna give you four teams, teams I showcased because I can speak to those best, including the one that got me from 25-35 yellow to Legend in 5 days. I just dominated this team. I'll show you that team first and explain why it worked. But let's get into the rankings. So let's just start with let's just go section by section. Let's just start darks. Mandibuzz, Umbreon, Pawniard. Mandibuzz is the biggest here because it is one of the tankiest for starters, and because it has the ability to run Air Slash. So Air Slash gives it coverage on the bug, like it's just super effective on the bug, and it allows you to do neutral against other darks and so tanky. So that's why it is so highly ranked. Umbreon is just obviously the walking Mandibuzz that does not have a fast move of flying, so that's kind of why it's ranked lower. Pawniard is a you need it to be excelled, and Fury Cutter as the bug move is and then Night Slash, Dark, Iron Head, Steel. So it's kind of like a wide coverage. Like your Iron Head is even though it's dark, your Iron Head will be good against your fairies. And Fury Cutter, oh man, Bug is like one of the ones that I am not good at what's good and bad against. I'm pretty sure it's good against other darks. Um, the Night Slash just hopefully for the boost. Poisons, Nidoqueen 2 and 3. It's if you have not been around since like seasons 1 through 6, Nidoqueen was a nothing Pokemon. And now it is truly one of the top ranked Pokemon in almost every single league and cup and everything that it's allowed to be involved in. It's just the Poison Fang Poison Jab buff was so strong. That combo was deadly. It's a mixture of both attack heavy and decently bulky. So being able to just spam those poison jab points, poison fang spam, and then having like nice earth power coverage move. Golbat again, wing attack there, so coverage on your it's a poison flying, so wing attack for because on your bug and poison for your fairies is a great combo. Shadow Ball there. I don't know how like Shadow Ball's an okay move. I don't know. Like I guess against like I'm looking at my WoW on here and Ghost, I guess, resists Poison Fang, so you probably want to throw the Shadow Ball like a Frostoss. I can see number 16, so that's when you throw that. Azu, still beast, despite all the poison on here, it's still so tanky. It's going to deal with the Mandibuzzes and the Umbreons. Plus, it does well against other things on here. And it's just a tank. It was on my number one team. I'll show you the team in a minute. Wormadam, okay. And then Azu's also at number 20. I forgot to do I forgot I was doing poisons first. So Golbat's on here twice. Grimer, um, just that it's so tricky to go against just because it's basically plays the same idea as Nidoqueen, just a little less hitting hard and just I don't know if it's bulky or not, but it's just pretty annoying to go against because it just the poison jab anything poison jab spams a lot. Sludge Bomb hurt and because the XL gets a lot of extra bulk. And then Skunk Tank, I really do not like using Skunk Tank because it just takes the poison jab, the crunch. Um, it's okay. Um, it's just that the flamethrower, you're like, it's tougher to get to. And Skunk Tank is already the reason that I don't like it as much is because it's a little glassy. So you can get taken down pretty quick with Skunk Tank. But it's there. Poison jab, crunch again. Okay combo there. Um, let's go Bug. Wormwood and Trash, which is also, I think, half steel. Fortress, Crustle, Scizor, and Beedrill. Bug on here, I guess, will take out Dark. Please confirm in my comments if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure it does well against Dark. Yes, 100% does, because I remember going lunges against my Umbreon. So Bug is good against Dark. Confirmed. So good to have for those darks. Iron Head and Mirror Shot there for your fairies. Drill Run is just a pretty fast move on Beedrill that has nice coverage. And that those are basically your bugs. And then you have a Ninetales, which is running, even though it's a Charmer, you can run a Charmer against like the darks. I think that because there's more poisons in here, like looking at Nidoqueen, Golbat, especially those two which are weak to Powder Snow, it's better to run Powder Snow. And that's why it's running Powder Snow there. And then what else have I? Mawile, Firefang. I don't know. I get Firefang against Bug, right? That's gonna light it up pretty quick. And then Power Punch just to ramp that up. Froslass should be an okay safe swap in general. Resist the poison, which is everywhere. Bad against dark, but like it'll hit well against Mandibuzz because you can hit the Powder Snow Avalanche back there. That is basically the list. So let us start with the team that got me from 2535 yellow to legend in 5 days. Azu, A Marowak, and Dragalge. And it's basically like Azu's tanky enough to deal with. So your Marowak's weak to darks. Your Azu covers your dark weakness. Your Azu can cover your bugs, and it does okay against poison too because it knows Bone Club, which is super effective ground against poison. So that's a nice combo. And then Dragalge is in there because the Dragon Tails, outside of a Steel Pokemon, Dragon Tails can hit super strong on anything neutral. Aqua Tail, nice for like Nidoqueen, and then the Gunk Shot Poison for fairies if you can land it. So like I said, 2535 to legend in 5 days. I was going up like 100 yellow every single day with this team, sometimes more. So that is the first team. Yeah, super strong team. Like the Marowak Azu combo covering each other's weaknesses there. You have to use Marowak as your safe swap because Dragalge can just get like too walled by fairies. So you have to use Marowak as your safe swap. And even in bad matchups, like having the Fire Spin, Bone Club, Shadow Bone is such wide coverage that you can probably hit okay in any matchup. The second team I looked at, this one was titled Escav counters the like meta, and I paired it with like Umbreon because it's a little thicker, safe swap, and Nidoqueen, one of the top ranked Pokemon. Because you are countering all your darks. You have that. I was only running single move at the time, so Drill Run, which deals with all your poisons. You're a bit weak to um, like Golbat there with counter Drill Run combo. So Snarl, Foul Play, Last Resort, just safety in Umbreon as a safe swap. Nidoqueen, Poison Jab, Poison Power, Earth, Poison Fang, Earth Power, same thing. Again, one of the top is ranked 2 and 3, which we just went over, right? So having that is strong for being able to hit most things. Golbat is a bit of an issue if you don't line up with Umbreon, quite honestly. I mean, you can Poison Jab, Poison Fang, even though it's resisted, and still do an okay chip damage there. Quillfish, Mandibuzz, Amok. So I'm running Snarl on this instead. I don't know why I'm running Snarl instead of Wing. What's the move? The flying move. I don't know why I did that. I think I just liked it better for the quicker energy generation. But you can run the flying move as a quick move. Parrot, like it's the number one ranked. It does very well against a lot of things except for Fairy, which is why you run Quillfish and it's super spamminess, Poison Fang, Poison Sting, Aqua Tail combo there for your fairies. So that is how you balance those other out. And then I use Poison Jab, Astral Spray, Muck as a safe swap. Same thing, like strong poison in this meta. That is also throws hard dark pulses. So that team worked well. And then a viewer submitted team tried this team, which was Jellicent, Nidoqueen, and A Ninetales. So again, A Ninetales with Powder Snow, just because it does well against um, the others. You're weak to dark with uh, Jellicent, but Jellicent overall does pretty well against most other things, right? Because it was just the poison. Um, and the Ice Beam Shadow Ball has a ton of coverage on most of the meta. So you're weak to dark, which is why you are running your Charmer Fairy. It's not Charmer, because especially with Powder Snow, it's your Fairy, A Ninetales, and then they ran Nidoqueen as the safe swap because Nidoqueen, same thing. Even if you get hard punished with Nidoqueen, you can still probably hit like poison jab, poison fang spam. So those are the teams that work for me. If you want to try one out, like I said, my best team and everyone who is not just my best team that worked for me. I had multiple people on YouTube and those when I posted it on Reddit who use this team, and they all like dominate with this team. This team works so well for almost every single person that used it. So if you want to try out this team, if you have these Pokemon, try it out. It works extremely, extremely well. Uh, don't give out my secret. It's tough not to give out my secret, but yeah, I don't know if I'll try this team again, but maybe if I just want to like see if it still holds up, I think it will because it did so well, and there's not a ton of new meta yet. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and good luck with Halloween Cup, and I will see you guys in the next one.